ANN, shut up, okay? Just shut up. I'm tired of the propaganda. The idiots have developed some worrying tendencies these days. Every time the Guptas find themselves in a poo, through no other reason but except their own corrupt actions, ANN7 always comes out guns blazing to defend their evil overlord. ANN, I'm tired of hearing how innocent and victimized you think the Guptas and their businesses are. The brainwashing is just driving me crazy. I almost vomit when I hear the narrative being pushed that Oak Bay is just a little guy being pushed around by the big boys. Please, these little guys that can afford to charter their own jet for a wedding, these little guys that can afford to buy up the president and handpick government ministers, I cringe every time a Gupta story comes up on ANN7 and some politician or Oak Bay representatives try to brainwash us into thinking that there is a campaign against the angels. Really, this fool went as far as to say that everybody is picking on Gupta-owned companies because they're jealous to see a black-owned company prosper. What? Well, it's nice to see that the almighty shield of historical disadvantage still works. Don't get me wrong, I believe in the concept of historical disadvantage. These days, though, it seems that more and more often the shield of historical disadvantage is used to divert our attention from what's really going on. Anyway, I don't get it. The Guptas arrived here in 93, 94. That practically makes them born frees. And they were already rich. And just to make sure that all of us understand each other, this guy is historically disadvantaged, and this guy is not. It's not that long ago since ANN7 walked into our lives. Do you remember how they were the butt of everybody's jokes because of how horrendous their reporting was? Despite what you may think, this was not a problem to me because they did something different from everybody else at the time. They built a new channel and hired mostly young and mostly inexperienced staff. Now, I don't know why they did this. Did they genuinely want to help them out, or did they just want to save some money? Because I don't want to influence you, I'm going to let you decide. In all that mediocrity, something funny happened. They got good. They got better. To the point where today I find myself going to ANN whenever I need to consume the news. While I'm making this video right now, I'm listening to this guy comment on the Oscar trial. And it's good. It's level-headed and balanced. Actually, these idiots taught us something. They taught us that you cannot judge somebody for not being good at something they tried for the first time. Give people an opportunity and they eventually improve. And they did improve. Today I turn to ANN7 and I see this idiot's face and I see this idiot's face and I think, family. Well, it's nice to see that the shield of almighty disadvantage still... Well, it's nice to see that the almighty shield of historical disadvantage still works. I actually don't think you get it. Last week in an hour-long... I don't think you get it. Last week in an hour-long... I don't think you get it. Last week in an hour-long special for you.